Hi, it's Letty Barnette here, and I am here to give you a personal quick video review on the Air Fryer XL. I got my hands on one a couple of weeks ago, and I just wanted to share with you how it's going for me and what the outcome is. I'm guessing that you're interested in the Air Fryer XL because you've searched in the search terms for this video, and here it is. You got it. So let me just give you my personal experience. What happened when I first got it? I was very excited, and I decided to air fry perch fish in it. And when I did, I coated it, of course, with the coating that I purchased from the grocery store, and put it in the air fryer, and I let it fry based on the settings that was recommended, and it turned out horrible. The fish was shrunken, it was dry, the coating was still on the fish, it was like flaky. I was so disappointed, and I said, you know what, this thing doesn't work. I'm taking it back. I'm going to send it back to the company and ask for a refund. So I called the customer service department the very next day, and I said, I want my money back. I'm going to send you the air fryer back. Give me back my money. So the customer service representative pretty much talked me over the phone, on the telephone, told me how to use it, and said, listen, calm down. This is what you need to do. So he gave me some tips on what I needed to do, and I told him, I said, fine, I'll keep it. I'm going to go home, I'm going to try it tonight and see how it works. If it doesn't work, I'm going to send it back, and I want my monies back. So I came home, I tried some chicken legs, and I took some of the tips that the representative gave me, and I added my own twist to it. Now, what he told me to do was coat the inside of the fryer basket, and I'll show you in a minute of what he was talking about on mine. He told me to coat the inside of the fryer basket with olive oil very lightly. So I did that. He also told me to lightly coat the chicken legs with the coating, and then put it in the fryer and let it cook for the recommended settings. So I said, okay, I'll do that as well. However, instead of dry coating, what I did was add water to my coating, and it came out like a liquidy, not too pasty, not too thin, not too thick, but like a nice thin, semi-thin coating over the chicken legs. And when I put it in and let it fry, to my surprise, everything turned out great. Now, I was very excited about it after that, and I tried it again, and chicken came out good again for me. So I'm very happy with it, and I'm very pleased to say that I had positive results with it. So I'm just going to run through a demonstration to show you how it worked for me, because I am cooking chicken legs tonight for the family in the Air Fryer XL, so I might as well just show you how I did it. So as you can see, I've mixed the mixture, and it's kind of like a semi-thick, not really thick, it's not really thin, it's kind of in between, but you get the gist of it. What the gentleman told me to do when I spoke with him, as you can see, I have two power fryers, and I'm just going to use the one. I'm going to use the black one here, so I'm going to push this one out of the way, and I'm just going to use this one. What he told me to do was coat the inside basket, this basket here, coat the inside with a little olive oil, and so that's what I have done. I've taken a little bit of olive oil. I bought this brush here at one of the local grocery stores, and you just kind of brush lightly on the inside with olive oil. Not a whole lot, just enough to coat the lining on the inside. And after that, you take this. Now, this is the way this works. It has like a cover here and a knob. This cover is to keep you from opening it while it's hot. Kind of reminds you that it's going to be hot. So when you slide it off like that and you press down on the red, this basket comes out for cleaning. It's really good for cleaning purposes. And then this inside basket is what collects the oil that you just put in there. Okay, so you close it up like that and you slide it in to here like that. Now what he told me to do was heat it up. Let it heat up for about 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so it's warmed up for about 2 minutes or so. So we're going to go ahead and get started on the cooking component of it. And so I'm going to turn it off. Actually, when you open it up, it'll stop. And then when you close the drawer back up, it'll pick up where it left off at. But what I want it to do is stop completely and start over from the beginning. So what I'm going to do is unplug it and plug it back in so that we can get started like that. Now what I do is I take the chicken and you just dip your chicken into the batter. And as you can see, it's a very light coating on the chicken. See, it's kind of dripping off. Now the gentleman told me to do it with the the dry coating, but I decided to put some water in my coating, and I leave the skin on as well. I wash the chicken and leave the skin on, and just kind of dip it in the batter here. And as you can see how it's dripping off a little bit there? It's kind of like a thin coating. And be careful, because when it heats up here, it's hot like an oven. It's hot just like an oven. So you want to be really careful about not touching the inside of this basket after it warms up or after it starts cooking. You want to be really careful with that. Look in there. Chicken legs kind of comfortably in there. So you take it and you close it up, and it's going to, because I unplugged it, it's going to reset itself, or it's going to go back to 0. So what I'm going to do is turn it on here, and I'm going to press the M and take it around to the chicken leg, and I'm going to increase this to 400 again, and then it'll just start on its own. And it's set for 20 minutes, so the chicken will cook for 20 minutes. So we're going to let that cook for 20 minutes. Well, we're going to check it in between. I want you to see how it looks in between so that you can see how the chicken progresses as it goes along. Okay, so it's finishing up, and as it gets to the end, the fan kind of comes on, and it kind of twirls in a circle, and then it kind of beeps to let you know that it's done. So it's all done. Let me turn off this other one here. I have another one going here because I'm cooking dinner for my family. So I'm going to turn this one off so that the noise will be reduced. But let's open it up and take a look inside and see how it looks. Okay, so this is the finished product after 20 minutes. Can you see that? That's how it looks. Comes out nice and crispy. To my surprise, as I said, I was so happy after I tried it. I added my twist to it after the gentleman told me how to do it in the customer service department. I tried his way, but then I added my own twist to it, as I mentioned to you, and that is what got me going. So it came out very good and crispy and brown, as you can see. And I'm gonna bite into it. It's hot. You can see it. You can see that smoke. It's really, really delicious. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend the Power Air Fryer XL. It is excellent. It's an excellent tool. Chicken comes out fantastic. It tastes so good. And like I said, feel free to add your own seasonings to it, whatever you want. But I just do a little dab of Mrs. Dash or whatever. But the highest that it cooks at is 400 degrees. If you don't feel comfortable with it cooking at 20 minutes, if you feel that your chicken isn't done, you can always increase the timer to cook a little longer and keep an eye on it, just like you would do in an oven. But this is so good and healthy. I also highly recommend that you purchase the cookbook that goes with it. You have to purchase this separately, of course, but it tells you, it gives you a bunch of recipes, the Power Air Fryer, Power Air Frying cookbook, and there are a lot of different recipes in it that you can learn how to use and cook from. You'll enjoy. It's very, very nice. It tells you how to cook fish, how to do chicken, how to do fries, pizza, more things. I mean, just a lot of an array of things, and then you can add your own twist to it. When you wash it, I highly recommend just using soapy water. You don't even have to put it in the dishwasher.